Lady K, are you ready?
I know she ready.
Key, are you ready? Bayou Diva, let them know that you're ready.
It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. She was popping in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message.
Ain't no room for hating, enjoy the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den. So there's no confusion, they love what they're doing. You are locked in to the ladies' den.
The Ladies Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How come I'm muted talking about, well, anybody heard nothing? What's going on, man? What's happening?
What's happening?
Long time no see.
I know, right? Been on a hiatus for real.
See what I'm talking about? Man.
For real.
Well, welcome back. How about that?
Appreciate.
Yeah. Welcome back. Let me see if I can find. Where's the applause button? There it is.
I give myself a round of applause.
Right. round of applause. Okay. So, how was your day, ma'am?
Ooh.
That good?
Ooh.
Oh.
I told him, I said, y'all was cracking the whip on my ass today.
No, you didn't earn all your ducats, did you?
Yeah, I earned some other people's ducats.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Sound like some OT is needed.
No, some WT.
Oh,
Some OWT is needed. Yes.
mm-mm.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Everybody taking vacations and going to Disney and Florida. And I was like, okay, y'all doing the thing. I said, but just wait. Just y'all wait. Just wait.
I'm about to get up out of my damn self.
Yeah, y'all yet hold on. I'm gonna show y'all how it's done. Y'all yet hold on. I told my supervisor, I said, I need to check my my PTO paper to see what days I put in there so I can add a couple more.
Oh,
She told me I threw them in the trash. Okay, no problem. Look, no problem. I'm gonna use the ones I took, and then I will still take a couple more. We'll work it out like you back.
Well, at least, it was a day. It was a day. The weather here is a little better. It's gotten cooler just a little bit.
Oh,
it's only 90 instead of 100 and something. It's only 90.
And that's cooler. Okay.
Yes. Believe it or not, yes.
Okay, then. Okay.
Them 10 degrees make a big difference.
Yeah, I bet.
It's crazy.
Out there on the West Coast.
On the West Coast, shouting. Plus, in the morning time, it's like 50 and 60 degrees. So
really?
Yes. So it go from 50 and 60 to 90 and 100.
Yeah. Well, it's been ridiculous here in Georgia.
I'm sure.
I mean,
Plus
reaching. I don't ever remember it reaching like 100 and something degrees here ever.
Y'all got 100 and something?
We have been reaching like damn 100. We have been reaching 100 degrees.
I did not know that.
The other day I got in my car. Well, actually, I opened the door and sat in there. It said 108. I got right back out.
I did not know that.
I say the devil is a lie. He lied.
Lucifer was in there.
I ain't going, player. I ain't going.
Lucifer was in there chilling.
Yeah, I ain't going.
These are just like, nah, it's all right, I'm good.
Nah, I ain't going.
I changed my mind. Never mind.
I told him, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself.
Wait a minute. I got to find her. There she is.
Why about yourself? Why about yourself? No. Thank you. No, thank you. No. Thank you. No, thank you. No. Thank you. No, thank you. Why about yourself? Why about yourself? Why about yourself?
They're right. That's what the baby said. Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm about to go buy doggone visor for the rental car because it's disrespectful. It's real disrespectful. When I came home in June, I messed around and got a doggone rental car that was black leather inside. And I tell you what, it just took me one time to get in the car. I hurried up and went over to Family Dollar and got me some towels to put in the seat of the rental car. I was like, what's not finna happen is me getting 3rd-degree burns on my thighs from these rental car seats. This
from
leather.
Driving around in rental car seats. Yes.
This leather in Texas. It's not, it don't go together. It don't. It don't go together.
So are you drinking your featured beverage for this week? Wait. She didn't grab it.
My featured beverage is water. This is
that
water.
color? Yeah,
let me show you what it. Do I have it in my purse? Let me reach down in my purse.
Reach around.
Do I have? Let me see.
It sure look good.
I think I used the last thing. Hold on, I'll be right back.
It sure look good and refreshing.
So I got turned on to these from our office in Atlanta uses something similar to this product. Is the stuff that they use is made by Crystal Light.
Right.
The exact one that I needed here. I found it, but not anyway. So when I couldn't find the Crystal Light, I found this.
Stop. Okay. So I drink those.
The energy.
Yeah. Nice.
And this one is the dragon fruit lime. Yeah.
So I had there's a smoothie spot over there near where I work. And lately, because I've gotten the I like the one with the peanut butter in it. And it's called a Dirty Monkey. But so good. But the other day I went in there and the guys, she had said, so y'all, telling them I guess they get the same thing all the time. And she mentioned ginger. And I was like, I've never seen, I'm just looking and looking. I said, I don't see one up there with ginger in it. She said, oh, it's a shot of ginger. So it's the dragon fruit punch, tropical punch smoothie, but they add a shot of ginger. And other had agave, different other flavors in there.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you that thing was something serious,
I bet it was.
I was like, oh my God, it was so good. She said, so you're gonna change over from your dirty monkey to this? I was like, you know what? They hand in hand. So I got one yesterday, actually.
Okay.
So those come in the little packets.
Yeah. So you buy them by the box, and they come in there.
Yeah, you think they have them here in Georgia?
Yeah.
Probably at Walmart, huh?
Well, anywhere really. I ended up getting these from. There's a CVS close by here, and I just grabbed these. The CVS carries the Crystal Light, but they didn't have the Crystal Light energy that I was looking for, and so this was in the same area. So I got it, and so that's what I put in my water these days.
I'm gonna get me some over the weekend. I'm definitely gonna make sure. And that one you said is a dragon fruit
lime.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel a difference when you drink it?
I do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm not drinking dragon fruit lime Celsius.
What is you drinking, ma'am? Listen,
baby girl.
Listen. I ain't even
baby girl.
I ain't even mad at you.
It's been that type of Only thing missing is my shot. I didn't grab my shot because I still got Tito's on chill. But
come
on now. The bar will be stocked when you get back.
By the time I get back. Oh my God. Okay.
So what's on the agenda for tonight for the Den Dwellers?
No earthly idea. Okay. No earthly idea. I will say there was a couple of things that I had shared. Just throughout the weeks that I shared on the page, just to put it out there to see if anybody had any comments on it. Let me go to our Facebook page. I know one question I wanted to put out there for you, for the Den Dwellers, for everybody. So I have been watching Love and Marriage Huntsville these days. Okay. And they have a new season that's up right now, that's going on right now.
I really don't get into that, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the story that started everything out, because they got to start the season off with something big. Okay. The story that started the season off was there was a lady on there, and initially, because it's supposed to be all married couples for Love and Marriage, Huntsville. So a lady on there that was married to this guy. She had a baby. I think the baby was like a preemie or something. It was something going on. The baby was fine or whatever. But she and her husband ended up separating and then eventually getting a divorce, right? So she had left as a single parent, came back and had got the divorce, was dealing with that, had met this guy and was dating this guy. And with them, it's like, each actor, or I shouldn't call them actors, should I? Each individual has a producer. Okay. So, I mean, that world. And basically the producer, it's their job to, find out what's going on in their life so they can put it on camera and present it to where the people will want to watch. Right.
Right.
So she's telling the lady all about, her and this guy and and everything that's happening with them. So she and the guy end up breaking up at some point. Well, later on, she gets a text. Hey, call me. I got something to tell you. This is Destiny gets a text from her producer. And she was like, hey, what's up? And she wouldn't, they never talked on the phone or whatever. Long story short, after that long ass story, the producer and her ex-boyfriend had gotten married. Yeah. And this was after they all used to kind of hang out together. The now ex-boyfriend and the producer were from the same town, so they kind of knew each other's families, this and that. But after Destiny and the guy broke up, the guy and the producer ended up getting together and just some months. And then they got married. There was no engagement. They just went and did the do. Now,
because they were already doing the do. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. Well, and already doing IVF and stuff, like they already doing stuff. Husband and wife stuff. A lot of folks was like, maybe it was girl code, maybe it wasn't. And the producer is like, well, we weren't really friends. But Destiny's like, you don't send an associate, hey sis, love you sis. You don't send them kind of messages to somebody that's just
that you're not close to.
Know her.
Yeah.
That's my business associate.
Right.
We have traveled together. Like we have done stuff together that only I would do with a friend. But now the producer's like, well, we wasn't friends. She don't even know my middle name. She don't know none of my family. She don't know this. She don't know that. It's like, yeah, but and so everybody's kind of like, well, you should have said something. She's like, well, I did. They were like, yeah, but when you said something right before you went and got married. Well, I still said something. It's like, So what do you? Did she break girl code? You think she broke girl code?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think she was just really trying to save face to say that they weren't close, but she really didn't know her because you was already checking for her, dude. You was already sleeping with this man. You probably was doing all of that stuff in order.
You think
that attraction didn't just happen overnight and they just closed their eyes and blink and said, okay, so now she's the girlfriend out the picture.
Yeah.
I've fallen so deeply in love with you in a week's time, and now we're gonna get married.
Right.
No, because again, there had to be some type of attraction there. There had to.
Keep talking.
I guess we all in the building today.
The Gulf Coast is really in the building.
The Gulf Coast is really in the building. The Gulf Coast got to learn how to keep up with her kids, so she won't be tearing the house up looking for it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. So welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Oh,
we are so happy to see you, boo.
I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be here.
Right. Like,
I need to learn how to keep up with my shit, but it's all good. I'm here.
Okay. So what we were just chatting about is I have been looking. Do you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville?
I do not, and I need to. I've been hearing some different reviews about it, and then didn't somebody die on there?
Somebody just recently, yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody
a
did
young
just
lady.
recently
Yeah.
die.
Okay, so what
But
happened? Tell me what happened.
so
So wait, so Nisa, really, I guess the question is,
yeah,
did this person break girl code?
did she break? Do you think she broke girl code?
Okay.
So the just a quick, and I'm trying to see because Carlos King, he interviewed her, and I was trying to see if I could find the interview because he did a live. I was trying to see if it was on his Facebook, his YouTube page. But basically, what happened is one of the ladies on there, Destiny, she had been dating a guy. They had been seeing each other for like almost a year. And you know, everybody that's on those reality shows, everybody has a producer assigned to them that they have to tell their story to, right? So she and the
I
producer,
didn't know that.
yeah. So she and the producer, you know, had ended up with, you know, a relationship to a certain extent because you got to tell all your business and all of that and all of that.
Right.
When Destiny and her guy broke up, she finds out later by text from the producer that the producer ended up getting with her guy, her ex, and they got married.
The two guys?
No. The producer's a woman.
Oh, the producer's a woman. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so that's how they opened up the current season. That was like the story that, because you know they have to have a big story to come in with,
yeah. To open
make
up
people
the show.
watch.
Right.
So the question that I was putting out there is, was it girl code that was broken? Because Destiny felt like that she and the lady had become actual friends just from their conversations and the way that they interacted with each other. But now the producer is coming back talking about, well, she was never my friend. She was just an associate. She don't even know my middle name. She don't know none of my family. Like, she's trying to take that route.
Well, you know, I was gonna ask that question though. Oh, there we go. Lights. I was gonna ask that question though. You know, like everybody has their own definition of friend.
A friend, right?
So, what her definition of being friends with this lady might not been the lady's definition of being friends with her, especially if she can say, "Well, she wasn't my friend."
Right.
Yeah. I guess for me it depends on the definition of friend.
I think she was saying that to save face because, like Nisa said, if you walk around and we calling each other sis, you know, sis, love you, sis, and we hanging out, we chopping it up. And you're my producer, so you know my business.
All my business.
You know what's going on. So for you now, because you with my man, you literally actually married him. Now you saying, well, we didn't know each other. We weren't friends. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like that. I think you just trying to save face because of what you did. It wasn't it wasn't just no roundabout. Today they separated. Y'all together a week later, and then a week later y'all married, and y'all just not feeling for each other like that.
So why is it that people are on her? What about him?
Well,
if you knew that was her friend, if you knew they build a relationship,
right?
Well, that's because of her comment. I'm just only responding to her comment with her saying that
that's not my friend.
That's not my friend. Now, he's still wrong. I mean, to each his own. But the fact that you knew that this chick was her producer.
Yeah.
You knew the ins and outs, the back and forth. So you didn't just decide that when you and Destiny broke up that now you just gonna get with her and y'all ain't had nothing else going on. I don't believe that shit that I don't believe. I'm sorry, it ain't just we just now start having feelings for each other right after they separated. And then not only that, y'all didn't just start dating, y'all got married.
Well,
Yeah.
So they skipped the dating part. They just went into we're together now. We're getting married.
Mm-hmm. They doing IVF and everything, girl. They
So
doing
something
big
doesn't sound
stuff.
right about that though. Something had to be going on somewhere. They had to be dealing with each other through the process.
That's what
of
Kiki
him
said.
being with her.
That's what Kiki said.
Yeah, that just, you ain't just gonna up and be like, okay, yeah, we together now, we get married. It'll be one thing if they said, okay, now I'm messing around with her, but y'all done jump straight to the marriage.
Straight to the
Because
marriage.
y'all already did everything else. Y'all done did everything else. So wasn't nothing else left to do but to separate from old girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all do y'all thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking it up now.
So it's basically she was betrayed by both of them.
Yeah.
And like you say, maybe they, people might not look at her as being betrayed by the producer. You know what I'm saying? But there's a betrayal because you knew my business, you knew my personal business, you knew what I had because I had to tell you. You were my producer, so I had to tell you what was going on. And I'm sure that we done been out together, we done been drinking together, we done hung out together. We calling each other sis. You know what I'm saying, man? I love you, sis. That's just like one of us. That's exactly like one of us.
Yeah.
We done chopped it up together. We done been in each other's houses. We done traveled together. We call each other sis. We say we love you. We do all of that. But now that you're not with your dude, I done got with your dude. And not only that, we finna get married. Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of
some of that milk ain't clean.
That milk is curdling. That milk
ain't clean.
Some of that milk ain't. Now you're gonna make me go and watch this from the very beginning because I've never watched it.
Okay,
so now I'm gonna be Lord, I'm gonna be binging.
Allegedly was interfacing with my producer. So what I just say 5 minutes ago, I be like doing this and doing that. So I don't be knowing half of the stuff. I be like, wait, what? So it came out recently that Sonny married Destiny's man. Well, according to Moke and Steph, he's mine. I made him have him once, but okay. Anyways, you can't sleep at night. Anyways, so allegedly, Destiny said that Sonny was conspiring with Moses while she was producing her. So there's a lot of allegations going on with this story. So what I would like to do is bring Sonny and Moses to the stage.
Oh! Whoa! So is that Destiny on the scene?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's Melody.
I know he lying.
Ladies, gentlemen, and they, welcome to the stage, honey. Sonny and Moses.
Yes, I do. I do.
Like a bitch.
I do.
Like that.
Yes.
Thank you. Beautiful. Oh my God.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, simmer down, ladies. Apparently he's taken.
Yes.
You know they like eye candy.
Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wow. So Icy, You are, I mean, so this is my producer, Sonny. Y'all say hi to Sonny. Who I have to fire. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. And this is Moses.
Yes.
Now, Moses, I find it quite interesting that you appeared on this couch, but you weren't able to appear on it in Huntsville for Destiny at the reunion. Because I was looking for you, brother. Now, did Sonny tell you not to show up? What happened? Moses, I was looking for you at the reunion when Destiny wore a burgundy dress. And I said, you don't have a man next to you, you have a pillow. Now, unless your name is 1-800-Mattress, where were you and why didn't you show up at the reunion?
No, it was a short time and I had some business venture to where I had transitioned with a new business. And I had to be there to see the transition go down. It was $1 million deal. So I had to stay there to make that transition happen because it was short timing. The time they told me to come on the show, I couldn't get off. I was transitioning with a new company. So I had to stay there to make the transition go good. That was part of my contract.
But long story short, you show up for the ones you need to show up for.
So it almost seems like
Melody
she has
is my
animosity or
co-host
something
tonight.
towards the other young lady.
So Melody, if you have any questions.
What you say?
I said, it almost seems like she has like some type of anger or animosity towards the young lady that she was allegedly being her producer, because she's like, it's anger things. You can tell, you can sense it. So like, why not just be okay? You got the man, leave it alone. But she seems so angry about it. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. But it's like she's flaunting it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. So what? And what? Because she keeps saying yes. Yeah. So it's like you did it. It was manipulated. You conspired.
Yeah.
You were doing it the whole time. You were doing it the whole time.
And he ain't no better though. He ain't no better. Because if you married,
no. And then I had a business venture that I could, and it was a business, and I couldn't. I couldn't
get off. If you making $1 million business deal, you definitely got an associate that can take over that while you show up.
That part.
Come on now.
You ain't doing no $1 million business venture by yourself.
But again, he show up at the end of the day. You show up for the ones you want to show up for. See, you like you said, you got him, and now you're throwing it in her face.
That was much shade. It was kind
of like la 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 la. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got him.
To answer your question though, do I think she's wrong, or did I think she broke a girl code? I think she broke the girl code if their friendship was what Destiny said it was. But I don't feel like she broke a girlfriend code if the friendship was one-sided.
Right.
But how was she supposed to know that though?
But because, sometimes people tell you, but you don't want to accept certain things, or you may feel some type of way, but you don't expect those things in return, should I say? Like, that's just like me. If I meet you, Kiki, we're friends. Well, we're associates, but we're hanging out. I see you when I'm out. We don't always go out together, but I might see you when I go out, but then we link up while we're out. You may have been to my house a few times. I may have been to yours, but until we establish what our friendship is, for me, you're just an associate that I can be around.
But I would feel the same way with that description you just gave. I would feel the same way. But see, here lies the problem. She was her producer. Let's start there. So she knew all of her business because she had to, I ain't gonna say all, she had to tell her majority of her story, like her story.
Stuff, right?
So it wasn't no just fly by night. I meet up with you. I see you in a soap by the way and be like, hey girl, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, we're gonna sit here and cheat. It wasn't none of that because you got to get the root. You got to get the gut of the story in order to make it one. So you had to become close to this girl. It wasn't
well, not necessarily though, because even though she had to get, but listen, Kiki, even though she had to get her business and know about her, she was still doing a job. So it might not, but her job was to get to know her personal business. But she might have looked at it as, this is my job, this is what I'm doing. The girl might have looked at it as, okay, I'm telling her my business, so I'm feeling comfortable with her. Now I feel like she's my friend. So you gotta look at her attitude.
Look at her attitude.
I know, but I'm telling y'all know I play devil's advocate. You know I gotta get
that's fine. But I'm saying look at her attitude now.
A different way. But she could have looked at it a different way. The producer could have looked at it when I'm talking to her, and I know not to say she's not gonna use that personal information against her. But at the same time, she's thinking, this is my job. I have to find out this information. Now, Destiny might have taken it differently and say, you know, okay, I'm talking to her. She seems nice. She understands. She's doing whatever. And, you know, I feel like, you know, we have a good friendship because of now, you know, my business. But now we're hanging out. We're doing whatever. The producer, Sunny, she might not see it that way. So until you guys establish, Sunny might feel like, yeah, I know your business. I'm talking to you. I sympathize with you, whatever. But this is my job. I have to do it.
And that's what
she did that, and she knew the man that she was with too. So again, when you're she had to tell her things about the show. Sure, I ain't even arguing about that part. But again, if you have if you got an objective and it's something that you're trying to get, if it's something that you want, you're going to do whatever is necessary to get what you want. So yeah, okay, so maybe Destiny, of course, she looking at it, yeah, you know, I had to tell her these things. But when you talking about sis and love you and we doing this and we doing this and doing that, that's outside of your job. You've actually crossed the line. So I don't feel that I should come to you and say, so is this a friendship, but it's just business or what we doing? Because you're showing me, that's just like with a man. If he's showing you all the avenues to what you're thinking, you're in a relationship, right? Because y'all going out, y'all doing couples things, but y'all doing couples things, y'all doing all that. Until that's been established, I'm listening. Until that's been established, that is going to be one-sided.
Yep.
Because he's doing everything that I want him to do as far as relationship-wise. But this man told you, he said, I ain't looking for nothing. I don't want nothing. But everything we're doing is relationship status. Right. So at that point, you're supposed to say, hey, you know what? We can't do this, that, and the third. But if you have an ulterior motive, you know, in the beginning, it could have been just work. It could have been just this, but now you see the man, you know what I'm saying? You attracted to this man, he looking at you. So now it's more than that. So now you're going to try to get next to her by any means necessary to get with this man. And you push the envelope. So I'm not going to say it. She's saying it's one-sided now because hell, you got the man. So of course you're not going to say, well, you know, yeah, we was friends and this, that, and the third, because everybody is looking at you saying you were wrong.
Right.
So in my defense, I'm gonna say, no, I ain't wrong because we wasn't even that cool. We wasn't even that close. That was just my job. That's to save face. We don't know what happened personally. We can only go by what we see. And what they say. But her attitude sitting on that stage right there was like, you did that shit on purpose. Your intent.
Her attitude definitely display that.
Yeah, and now I got him. So yes. So yes, I got him. Yeah, that was. Yeah. You didn't even give it. It wasn't even a time span. So y'all were already kicking it. before they broke up. It wasn't even no time span. And then not only did you get with the chick, you decided to marry her.
Yeah.
That's because you knew Destiny told all your damn business. She told all the business. She told all the what was wrong, what he wasn't doing, what she, you know what I'm saying? So it's like who knows whether she was dogging this dude. So she it's like
but I don't know if I would call it breaking a girl code though. I would just call her being a dog bitch, really. A horrible person. I don't know if I would say breaking a girl code, because the thing is we will never know what happened. So we won't really establish whether they were really friends. But just as a human being and as a person and as doing her job, for me, I felt like it was more of her taking advantage of the situation.
Yes, absolutely.
Than to be breaking a girl code, because we don't really know. But if they were friends, like you broke the code.
We would be breaking a girl code, a sister code. We would be doing that. But again, like you said, because of their relationship, which we don't know.
No, we wouldn't be breaking no girl code. We would be breaking the foot off in somebody's ass and be in jail. That's what we would be doing. No, I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We ain't breaking no girl codes. We gonna be breaking the foot off of your ass because you knew better.
Yeah.
You already knew. So then I felt like you took advantage of me.
Well, she did the same thing. She did the same thing.
She took advantage.
I mean, it could be on a different level, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Because even though that Destiny and his name is Moses, which to me is just like.
Yeah, right.
Even though Destiny and Moses had broken up, still.
Oh, see, y'all ain't tell me that. Y'all ain't tell me that. Y'all ain't tell me that part.
Yes, I did.
Yes, we did. That's what we said. After they broke up, it was like hippity hop.
But then right after they broke up is when she came back and was like, "Hey, I got something to tell you. Me and Moses been dealing with each other and we getting married." Well, at that point, it was getting married. Then right after that, they went and got married. So it was like she almost like
what
she
was the reason they broke up? What was the reason they broke up?
It was just because Destiny was going through divorce and something else. Like it was just stuff, just relationship stuff. It wasn't nothing extra.
Nothing major, nothing.
Nothing major. They just didn't work out. But at the same time, it's like what I told Kiki,
she told her he didn't tell her.
Moses and what's our girl named Sunny are from the same part of Chicago. They know the same people. They people know each other. So when Destiny and Moses were together, they would all hang out together. So it was like, yes, it was her job to a certain degree because she needed to learn about the couple just in case they were going to be, whatever they were going to be filming on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But with all of that, I think that's when they started developing their own relationship, whether they did something about it or not. But it's like right after Destiny and Moses broke up, then all of a sudden, oh, hey, we kicking it. And actually, they do a timeline. You'd have to watch the show to see the timeline.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna start watching as soon as we get on.
The timeline, it crosses. It definitely crosses. It was like Destiny and Moses broke up in July. The whole time he's still texting her, talking about, baby, I love you, baby, I miss you, baby, I want you. But then he gets with old girl in August.
So was there not a point that somebody, so you mean to tell me all this time she had no clue, she had no idea that they were dealing, nobody said anything. Nobody knew.
What they told her, or the way she said, the way that Sunny presented it was that they were almost like family because they found out that people knew each other. So she was like, so Destiny was like, I was under the impression at one point that they were cousins. Like I thought because of the way that and so Moses and Sonny would be hanging out sometimes together without Destiny.
her.
Yeah. While Destiny and Moses was still together. But Destiny ain't trip about it because she was like, that's my friend.
She thought they were family.
Yeah. They family, they folks know each other. It's cool, no worries. So it's like that part is part of the story too.
Oh yeah, well she down bad for that. That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
But of course, so like that's one of the big storylines on the show this season is because of course now they want to move to Huntsville and get a house, and so everybody's gonna be all intermingled and
in the same and running in the same crowd,
same little town and whatever. So they having all those conversations, but it's just like it's messy because Destiny's friends with all them people, and it's like, how can you be friends with her and then deal with them and what Sonny did and that that's her ex? Like, so yeah, I just want to see if anybody else thought if it was girl code or not. It's like to me, it's like right
on the
right there. It's messy, is what it is.
Yeah,
it's messy.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just trying to think of like all the other men on the show. Why did she choose him? Especially if you were her.
Because everybody else married.
Oh, so they wasn't married? Oh.
They were just dating. Destiny was, I think, I don't know how long it had been since her divorce was finalized, but she was just, this was a guy she was dating after her divorce. So she was married and divorced on the show with the kid.
So at what point did Sonny and Moses realize that they knew one another, or their family knew each other, or they were the same?
From what it sounded like, is like almost immediately.
Okay.
That they figured out that they knew each other.
When Sonny became the producer and she was talking to Destiny and all of that, I guess they realized. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said,
it's almost like from now that I'm getting all the bits and pieces, it's almost kind of like she planned this. Like, did they like who gave her to?
I was getting ready to say, did she choose? Destiny to be her producer because she knew?
Or did they assign her to her? Or did she choose her because this was already her plan?
That's a good question.
Because like how you got to be with the producer for this particular lady, but you end up with her husband.
Her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
But so y'all from the same hometown and already knew each other. Y'all got history that way. And like you said, because Destiny figured that, okay, they know each other, their families know each other, they close. So shit, I ain't, I don't have no qualms about that.
I ain't tripping on that. Yeah.
I ain't tripping on that. But they hanging out with each other. Oh shit, they just reminiscing. They just, they family, they folk. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping on that when it was really
shady.
See.
I see. Yeah.
Shade the shade.
She broke a hell of a code. Yeah, she definitely
it wasn't girl code per se, but it was definitely a code.
Yeah.
And it really doesn't matter if she stayed now that they weren't friends. Nobody's gonna even look at that. They're gonna look at the fact that you was whether y'all was friends or not, you was still in this girl's company around her, you knew her business, and now you married to her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So she still looked bad either way.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of foot ass kicking. Yep. Yeah, I'll be in Huntsville County Jail. Yeah. Because I would have felt like, honestly, I would have just felt so betrayed because you knew everything.
Yep.
And you only knew because I had to tell you for this show, and you used that. You used that. So
everything.
Yeah.
But like I say, now the
Huntsville
question
County.
really is, who set that up? Because that sounds like a setup.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because
Did
why
she
would she
request
be,
to
why
be
would she be her
assigned?
producer? Why would she be her producer?
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Yeah, and because it's like
That's a
I'm about
real
to
good
see.
question. That is a real good question.
Mm-hmm. So, like you said, it ain't so much as a code versus her just being low down and dirty and conniving and
Pretty much.
trickish.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but he
wrong
he got
for
a lot to do with it too. Yeah, he's
Of course.
He real wrong for it, because why would you even approach? Because he was like, you know, I got her number and we started talking.
so
Sir,
listen.
why did you get her number?
Right. So listen, I put it in. I said, who assigns producers to cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville? They said the producers for Love and Marriage Huntsville are assigned by the production company Kingdom Reign Entertainment in collaboration with ITV America. Carlos King, the show's creator, is one of the executive producers. The other executive producers include Gil Lopez and Andrew Hoagland. And then it asked me, is there anything specific I'd like to know about the show? No, you answered my question. So from the sounds of it, it's like the company, the production company decides who they put with a person. But
that's what it sounds like.
I still say, you know, who's to say that she ain't tight with one of them and they knew what was going on.
Yep.
And she could have still said, hey, I want to be the producer for this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
She
what
could have finagled her way in there any
sure
type of way
couldn't have.
because yeah.
And that's what Carlos was saying at the beginning of the video. He was like, you know, I just found out that one of my producers married Destiny's man. And he was like, I didn't realize that was going on until it happened. Well, and then one other thing, now they did let her go because of that. I ain't gonna say that.
Well, who? Sunny?
She's no longer a producer on there.
I was gonna ask that. You know, how are they handling that?
Yeah, I don't know if it was specifically because of that. So I don't want to say that and then we get in trouble. All I'm saying is she don't do that no more. Now she's on the show.
Yeah.
Well, now she's on the show. She's in front of the camera. She ain't behind the camera. Now she's a part of the storyline.
So see, now was that planned for her to be a part of the show and not a producer?
Again, great question.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start watching it.
But I tell you what, and I don't like to. I ain't judging nobody. But that man been in prison a long time, and yeah,
he was in jail.
Prison. I said.
Well, yeah, prison.
There is a difference.
No, that's two different
There's
things.
a major difference.
There is the difference.
So what did he go to prison for?
He was doing some shit he had no business doing, and he went through the story, but he didn't give specifics as far as charge. Well, did he? No, he didn't. He was having a conversation. They were having a couple's dinner with another couple that's on there, and they asked him his story, and he told them that he had been in prison a total of like 18 years, maybe
15 years.
And two, it was one time it was in a mountain, and the other time it was like, I think he said 8. So I don't know. Do the math. And I will say, and now he's doing well. Like he's on there talking about doing business. He said his uncle was trying to get him out of the streets as far as doing.
That's what he said. That's what it says. It says, while having dinner with Kimmy and Maurice, Moses opens up about his latest bid of 8.5 years in prison and admits that when he was younger, he had a hard time letting go of the street.
Yeah. He had got into.
Daddy said 8.5, but then at the top it says in season 9, episode 10, Moses. It has Moses and quote in quotation what he said. I did 15 years in prison.
15.
So I'm confused from the 8.5 to the 15. Like, how many years did he do?
So he did.
Well, he went in out. He went out a couple times.
The 8.5 was the second one. So the first one he did 15. I said 18. It's 15. So the first one was 7 or 6.5, whatever that is. 6.5 and 8.5. Is that 15?
Yeah, all day.
But so his uncle did get him into real estate investment. So he had the right path put in front of him, but he decided to go left anyway. And so I mean, I don't know. I'm judging. I said I wasn't judging, but I am. I'm judging.
I mean, but still, first of all, for me, I wouldn't need to know what the hell he went to jail for. Even her, as the producer, she probably knows. They have to know.
She knows all of that.
Yeah.
But it's just for me.
He's signing $1 million deals and stuff too. So that's probably another reason why she want to be with him.
Yeah, he's doing his business. My thing is he ain't got no outside world experience. He ain't got a whole bunch of years outside. And when he finally got out, and one of the things they were talking about, well, she tried to throw in Destiny's face during their argument is, well, you wasn't the only one. You wasn't his main woman, da-da-da-da-da-da. And Destiny was like, well, you wasn't either. Like, what are you saying? You got the prize because he married you? Like, you were right along with us. If it was us.
Why is she even talking to her? See, that Huntsville County.
Because, on those shows, they always want people to come together and talk about their problems. You here and you here. Y'all go to the side and y'all talk about it. And Destiny was like, I don't want to talk. She told her, I don't want to talk to you. And she's like, well, I don't want to talk to you. So then they ended up having a conversation. And that's when she was like, well, you wasn't the main one anyway. And Destiny was like, well, in that case, neither were you. What are you saying? Like,
right.
Did you win? You won.
Said, you got the ring?
You got the
ring?
Yay. You got the ring.
Nothing?
It means nothing. And so, and now he's trying to hurry up and have kids with her. They doing IVF and this and that.
But she can't get pregnant?
Long. He's trying to hurry up and do stuff.
Excuse me. Thank you. She can't get pregnant? So why are they doing IVF?
I think it was something. It's something going on with her where she's the doctor told her the best option for them to have kids would be for her to do IVF.
Because she old. Is she old? Older?
I can't remember how old she is. She's not like she ain't 40.
If she older than 36, she geriatric age. So she's high risk. Yeah. So that's what they say. Quarter, why you laughing? You know that's what they say.
She know it's true.
Well, actually, they say you high risk, and Kiki should know this. I worked in maternal fetal for 2 years, and they did a study at the time I worked in there. They did a study, and they found that actually it's more women between the ages of 18 and 25 that are having babies with more chromosomal defects than a woman over the age of 35. And the reason being is because as we get older, we tend to care more about our bodies. So, like
Right.
we're doing now, we want to start eating better. We want to start exercising, and we want to start doing those things. So, clinically, years ago, that's what they said. But
Mhm.
today, in today's time, it's not so much. Women who are over the age of 35 are having more healthier babies
Yeah.
than the young girls between the ages of 18 and 25. Because when you're 18 and 25, you're partying, you're drinking, you're smoking weed, you're hanging out all night, you're doing this.
Yeah.
You're not taking care of your body because you feel like you got time. And I'm not going to say everybody, because there's some women that's just on health from whenever, But when they did that study, and this, oh, Jesus, I did maternal fetal. This was what, 2004, 5 when I first moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, that was a study. They actually did the study from out of our office. And they found that it's more young women between those ages that are having the babies with the chromosomal defects and all of those different things, as opposed to the women who are over 35 that were having very healthy babies with no issues.
Oh, wow.
So it just depends, but
I think she's in her 30s.
Yeah.
She's in her
But
30s.
she gotta have something else going on though. Cause
it's something happening. She said it. I just don't remember exactly if it was like fibroids or something.
She's trifling and dirty and hoish.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So well, yeah, that's messed up. That's really messed up. But if they fired her, why are they letting her be a part of the show?
Because ratings.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good story to tell. Because Destiny was when she was on there, she had actually left. But when she was on there, she was a good ratings character,
Well,
star.
what did she have going on like that if she was having issues with him?
She wasn't on there with, let me see, that probably would have been season 8, which I did not really watch that.
It's been on that long?
They're in season 9 now, I think.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
But when Destiny was on there, she always had a good storyline. So it was like when she was on there, she gave good ratings. So to have them come back.
So she's come back to the show. That's what they're saying.
She's back now.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Yeah, because of this. So it would be smart of her ex-producer to be a part of the show now, because now that's your storyline. But I married Destiny's ex-boyfriend that I knew was her boyfriend when I was their producer.
So Destiny has a baby for her ex-husband?
Yeah.
She have a kid?
Mm-hmm. They have a son.
So that's probably why she's trying to get it's almost like she's in competition with Destiny.
Can't be in competition with her, though.
I know. I'm saying it sounds like
I get it.
You took her boyfriend, so now you're married. Now you want to have a baby right away. Destiny already has a child, even though it's not for him.
Yeah.
But she has something that you don't have.
Yeah.
So then it's almost like she's trying to do everything to make her jealous, because now if they have a baby, now she has something with him that she didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's almost like everything that she's doing with this guy has been calculated from day one. It sounds like.
But the thing is, the way that you get them, normally the way that they ended up getting ghost on you too.
Absolutely.
Just like he did you real quick. He'll do somebody else.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Quickie in a hurry.
A quickie.
A quickie in a hurry.
Not a quickie in a hurry. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because relationships like that never really work out. They never really work out. But then sometimes they do. But most of the
Well,
time
they
they never
do.
really work out because one, y'all really sneaking and you really don't know each other. You're doing things to spite certain people and you're doing things to hurt somebody or you're doing things sneakily and you never really get a chance to know them because all y'all doing is fucking, you're having sex and you might hang out a little bit here and there, but most of the time it's always sex because you're sneaking.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to let anybody find out what's going on. And then normally when you really get together, you start living together, married, it don't work out because you're like, God damn, I didn't know you do that. It don't work out because you never got a chance to know the person.
Exactly.
And then you're like, oh, I wonder why. Now I see why she was going through what she was going through.
You suck your teeth at night. You chew too loud.
You chew too loud.
You snore like, whoa, shut up.
You know, you have to deal with that. You sitting their ass home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy because I know I think I told y'all before when we talked about relationships and stuff. Like I have a friend, a childhood friend of the family who she's married now, but back then all she wanted to date was married men. Because that's all she dated was married men. That's all she wanted to date was married men. She wanted to see them when she wanted to see them. And when they called and say, well, hey, I'm free tonight, and she was like, I don't feel like it. I'll call you when I want to see you. And if they couldn't see her, she was fine with it. Because she's like, oh, well, okay, I'm good. And she just used to be like that. She dated married men. And I could not understand it. I can't understand. I'm not sharing my mate with nobody. And if I am and I find out, there's going to be some foots in the ass again and somebody's counting in. Okay? But there's people out there that do that. They don't mind sharing their mates. They just don't mind. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. And I don't want no married man. No, what?
Definitely not a married man.
What? Why would you want that? Like, no.
Because you trifling.
That part.
You're trifling, good for nothing type of.
Let me find this real quick. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what's gonna happen if
Oh Lord Jesus.
Let me show y'all what's gonna happen.
I can't.
Y'all get ready.
And I'll pass it up.
Get ready.
Wait, she's assistant. Wait, she just sat back. Wait, turn that cup up again. Turn that cup up.
Okay. We're not playing.
Oh my God.
And I ain't talking about her or him. It's gonna be both of them.
Oh.
Y'all got the cop.
Bust the windows out your car.
Oh my God.
Because right after that, we're really gonna need this.
Oh man.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
Don't do it. But I was always told by my mother, God rest her soul. I was always told by my mother, I don't care how close you are to your girlfriends. You can talk about anything, but don't ever talk about your relationship with your girlfriends to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And meaning, because even though we have friends and we feel like these are our dogs, they our, our ride or die.
Hey, Lucinda.
Even though somebody can always get jealous of what you have. When you say, oh, girl, he brought me this and she brought me this. And, oh, we went to dinner. We went on a trip. And you telling them all the things that they're doing for you. They're jealous because they want those things. So I was always told, don't talk your personal relationship. What's happening in your bedroom and talking about sex and that don't talk about that with certain people. That's just not their business. Period. And I don't care what kind of friends you are, what you doing, and all of that. But my mother always told me don't tell your business. So yeah, you just got to be careful. And I think maybe too, you got to know your friends. You got to know who your friends are.
Facts. Whether they're single or married.
Blessed, so
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, see, all my friends know I'm crazy, so I ain't worried about that.
Girl.
I ain't worried. But then I don't have to worry either. So, you got to know your mate too. You got to know your mate. And obviously she didn't know hers. But, and two, if they were having issues, that left the door open even more so for this lady to just step in knowing all the issues.
Because she knew beyond. She knew behind the scenes issues.
So it left the door open even more so for her to come in and do whatever, take him, because that's exactly, she didn't take him, because anybody that didn't want to be taken wouldn't be taken. So, she didn't take him. He wanted to leave because it's almost like they had schemed the exit plan. That's what it's too calculated. It sounds too calculated.
Way too calculated.
So they've been planning this. They've been planning this. And again, we don't know why she was partnered with this particular lady. And she's the only single lady on the show.
Yeah. She's the only one that was single. Well, to be honest, because Destiny had left, I don't think she would have come back if that hadn't happened. Because she was gone. She had been gone for a minute.
But why did she leave though?
Because she was done. Like her and her husband had divorced. She had a little boy. And she had I think she had opened a beauty supply store there in Huntsville or something. Like she had stuff going on. But as far as like the show, because the lady that she started out being best friends with, they were no longer friends. She was cool, or she is cool with some other people, but it's like, I guess she just got tired of going back and forth, because for the most part, as far as her looking at and being friends with whoever, like that was like, she was like, okay, I'm done. And just so happened that she had been with dude, and that happened. And the producer ends up with him, and it's like, and they asked her to
was arrested too. Destiny, what was she arrested for?
I don't know.
For identity theft.
Yeah, so they ain't talk about that.
Ooh. Okay.
Who that?
Destiny.
Oh.
Forgery charges. Ooh, forgery charges. Identity theft. Oh wow. Did that say 25 counts? What the hell? Oh no, October 25th. I was about to say, what the world? She was charged with forgery, third degree, altering, forging, and counterfeiting a certificate of title. title. Girl, for a car, you going to jail for that? Oh, Lord. She's stupid anyway. Yeah. Yeah. If I'm going to go to jail, I'm going to go to jail for something. And it definitely ain't going to be no money, no crazy stuff like that.
I'm going for a reason.
And if I'm going to go for money, it's going to be some million. Okay?
A million?
It's going to be some million.
A milli.
It's going to be for something where I could have left the country, changed my identity, changed my name, and still live happy. I don't understand how these people go to jail for $5,000. What? You can't even go underground to get a passport for $5,000. What? Yeah.
Sure, okay.
I think it was all from, now just putting the pieces together. I really feel like it was all just calculated. It was a setup from the very beginning. Yeah. Because he just nasty.
And she is
that
too.
part. Both of them.
So did she get with him, Moses, on the show once she divorced her husband? Or was that not a part of was her husband not a part of the show?
Her husband was kind of part of the show. It was their relationship was kind of weird too. I think he's gay. I don't know. I don't want to get us in trouble.
Isn't there a gay couple on here? Isn't there a gay couple on here?
That Melody, which is one of the main characters. She's actually one of the producers too.
That's the one that was on the stage, right?
Yeah, she was one of them. She had one of her brothers is gay. But
okay.
I don't think they ever showed him with a partner. But he's on here. But there's not like a gay couple that's like one of the couples that's featured.
Oh, okay. One of the main couples. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
but her husband was on there, like especially when they first started, he was there, and then all of a sudden, you saw a lot of scenes of Destiny on the phone with him fussing or something. Like he was never there in person anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
So it was kind of weird, just a little bit.
I was looking for my phone. I did copy one of the today is national. Let me see. It's on my other phone, but it's in the kitchen, so I'm trying to look it up again. They ain't gonna last.
I don't think so.
They ain't gonna last, but yeah, if they were friends, I really feel like that was a friend code that she broke, and that was horrible.
Today is National Tropical Fruit Day.
And National Caviar Day and World Listening Day.
Oh.
But tomorrow, y'all, is National Zachary Day. It's Friday.
Oh, what?
National Zachary Day, National Raspberry Cake Day. And I don't like this one, but National Stick Out Your Tongue Day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So make sure y'all get y'all a daiquiri on tomorrow.
A daiquiri.
And it's going to be nice and hot on Saturday, but it's going to be raining. So if y'all could get out, Saturday is National Lollipop Day and National Ice Cream Soda Day.
Oh!
Yeah.
I ain't done an ice cream soda in a minute.
Somebody gave me I won a root beer float kit for Christmas in a white elephant game. So I think we'll do some root beer float sodas. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
I used to work for this hot dog place in the mall, and it was A&W hot dogs and more. But we did root beer floats.
Oh yeah.
But I used to do the Sprite. I didn't care too much for root beer.
Yeah, me either.
So I would do the ice cream because it was good ice cream. Oh my god, I just hate breaking down the machine.
You can do it with anything.
Do it with anything. Yeah.
I used to do mine with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Coke floats.
Or either a Coke
floats. So Coke floats. I use like I said, I did Sprite.
Dr. Pepper.
See, I've never had it, and I don't really care for it. That root beer is V's favorite drink. I've never really cared for root beer, but every time I've had a float, I've had it with root beer. I didn't know you could.
Right.
Well, I mean, you probably could use other sodas, but every time I've ever had it, somebody fixed it. They always did it with root beer.
Root beer, yeah. I'm not a fan of root beer at all. I tried. It's nasty.
So my elder child, my oldest boy child, will be, his birthday is Sunday, you guys.
Oh. Happy birthday.
Hey, what?
He will be Turkey Tree.
Turkey
Tree.
Yes.
Turkey Tree.
Kiki, you getting
They're getting what?
I say you.
They getting what?
I said, you getting old, ain't you?
No, they are. They really are.
They are.
They are, yeah.
They are. Not you. Them.
Not you. Just them.
And TD, did you get your message from your nephew?
No, I did not.
I sent it to you. Yeah, I sent it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check because I did. Girl, listen. Let me tell you something. When I tell you I was drained, I ain't post no pictures, no nothing, give no shouts, no thanks, no nothing. I ain't did nothing yet.
The family reunion.
Yes, Lord Jesus. It was so hot. It had to be 1,000 degrees out there. It was hot. It was hot. And we went from Thursday to Sunday. So I was beat. I slept all day Monday. I slept all day Tuesday. I slept the whole day. The whole day. Got up and pee, went back to bed.
Yeah, he said he was like with he say, Gigi, I just love them so much. I say,
we love him.
He love you so much.
Oh, girl, V just love him. V was like, when they gonna come spend some time with us? I said, I don't know. You have to talk to his Gigi, ma'am. Don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even know he was there. Had I known he was here, girl, I've been looking for somebody to go with me to Six Flags. We could have went to the Six Flags. We could have did. Oh yeah, but we'll talk about that. Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
It's on my nephew, that baby.
You sure you could have had him, honey? I promise you.
Girl, he was ready to go.
He was ready because Gigi was leaving him at home all day while she.
No, he don't. No, she ain't talking about. No, he just be ready to go. Period.
He be gone.
No, he don't. No,
he gets here.
He drop his bags off with me, and then he makes plans to be gone.
Yes, he planned.
That type of.
Yes.
Yeah.
He be gone.
That boy.
He could have come hung out with us for the big girl. They went to the Coca-Cola factory. They was at the aquarium. They was at Trap House. They was at. Child, it was everywhere. Every Stone Mountain. When I tell you they was everywhere, they was everywhere. Everywhere.
So like
I was home, but I would have went if he was there. I would have went. Yeah, but they was everywhere. So,
yeah. Next time, well, when he come his next trip here, I have to make sure he get with his TDs.
Please do. So we can get out and do something. So y'all make sure y'all get your I was trying to look for the calendar. I need a calendar. When is the 24th is Tuesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday. When is it? 22nd is Monday, 23rd is Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday is V's birthday.
What?
Yes, Wednesday is V's birthday.
Already?
I know, right?
What happened?
I know. That
V's
it came
birthday.
quick, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
V's birthday. V's birthday is
Like
Wednesday.
didn't we just
Yeah, I know. It don't seem like it's been a year, but yes, it has already.
No.
Yep. Her birthday is Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
And then actually, when we had the party, we actually had the party on her birthday. Remember, it was on her birthday. So it's been a year. Yeah. And actually, Wednesday is National Tequila Day. So her birthday is the perfect time to take a drink of tequila.
Lord.
Wednesday is National Tequila Day. I'm going to have to start posting these on the page. Yep. And Wednesday is National Tequila Day.
Tequila Day. What you say?
National Tequila Day. National Drive-Thru Day. National Drive-Thru Day. And National Tell an Old Joke Day on Wednesday.
All mines be old. They don't be getting them.
Me too, but
I said, y'all so pitiful.
I don't do jokes. I don't know how to tell no jokes. I know how to act a clown, but I don't know how to tell no jokes. Like, come out as a joke, but I ain't meant it that way.
You know what? Okay.
Next Thursday, we'll talk about this on next Thursday, but next Thursday is National Chili Dog Day. I love me a good hot dog.
Woo, yeah.
I just had me a couple.
Really, I love me a good hot dog.
Me too.
It's also National Carousel Day on next Thursday. And next Thursday, also National Threading the Needle Day.
That's Kiki's lane. I don't
look, girl. It take me about 45 minutes to thread a damn needle.
I know how to thread a needle. I do know how to thread a needle.
I know how to do it. I just can't see.
But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I ain't had to thread no needle in a long time.
And next Friday is a national day that we weren't looking forward to. National Aunt and Uncle Day.
That's it. That's it.
Next Friday, National Aunt and Uncle Day, and
I guess
it's
I'm gonna have to make me a T-shirt, my auntie T-shirt.
Where's my fun T-shirt, ma'am?
It's also All or Nothing Day.
All or nothing.
All or Nothing Day.
It's time to be. Remember that song, Milli Vanilli?
Oh, and I also forgot to tell y'all on Wednesday, the 24th, V's birthday, it is also National Cousins Day.
Oh,
yeah. National Cousins Day. So y'all mark these holidays down in y'all calendars, people, so y'all can go and celebrate some of these things.
Shout out to my cousins.
Yeah, I know. Hey, cousin. Actually, I'm in the process of planning a cousins reunion. We're planning a cousin reunion in New Orleans next year in May. And just from my mother's siblings, which is 13 of them, just in that little group with the siblings, cousins, and all that, it's 79 of us.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. And they want to invite all the other cousins. I'm like, no. I said, we need to get together first because we don't know each other.
Right.
We do this. Me and my older cousin. We're gonna do this one. I said, and whoever do the next one, then y'all can invite the other cousin.
Yeah.
Because we got a total of about probably about 200 cousins. I come from a very, very large family.
My cousins are trying to do a cruise. I'm like, don't know.
Well, you know what? It's harder, and this is what I wanted to. This is what I wanted to talk about.
You know they crazy.
Last week, about family reunions and family, like people don't do family reunions like they used to anymore.
I just did mine.
Yeah, because your people got sent. It's hard.
I was on the committee. Lord Jesus.
Well, they get mad with me because I don't need no committee because I'm a planner. I don't need nobody help. I don't need all these people putting their 2 cents in. Let me do it. When it's time for you, then you can have 15 on yours. I don't need nobody.
We needed a committee. We needed it. Mm-hmm.
And we tried to do family, and for some reason we can't get the whole family together. So me and my other cousin, when I was down for my mom's balloon release, we decided, well, we've been talking about this before COVID. Mm-hmm. And when we were supposed to do it, COVID happened and we didn't. Mm-hmm. So then when I was down there in May, she was like, let's finally do this cousins reunion. And we made the cousins group, got all the cousins in that day. So excited. We got the t-shirts, the logo. Saga made the logo for us. And, we got everything. And they're so excited. But it's like, why can't we do this with the grown folk? Like with the
girl, people? Listen, it's just people are weird. Our reunion, our family has been doing this doggone reunion for all of my life. So at least 52 years plus. Everybody knows the drill. You know what it is. We got dues. You pay them. You get a shirt. You show up. We're going to do whatever we're going to do. It's like pulling teeth. And they wait until the last minute to do what they going to do. Because we sit up there, we having meetings. We counting the money. How much we got for this? Or what we going to do for the food? We're going to do. And it's like the last minute. Now, we came out in the black. Praise the Lord. But and we already, planning for next year. We gonna get this thing together since we have all done it together one good time. So we know exactly what our group, what we can do. Can't speak for nobody else. But people are weird. I mean, and they show up complaining. It's like, were you part of the? We asked you to be a part of the. You didn't want to. Thank you for coming, though. But why are you complaining? I don't know.
But you really didn't have to show up. Are family reunions? How important do you feel like it is to have a family reunion?
Very important. I think it's because a lot just like you, I come from a large family. We have decided to have ours in our hometown of Brenham, Texas, which is where, for the most part, the root of this is my grandmother, my mom's side of the family. The root of our family comes from that little town. So, but because it's 3 sisters there that moved there, they each married. So that means we are related to a whole bunch of people. And it's just important to know so you don't marry your cousin, first of all. But it's just important to know each generation, because like even the ones that were on the committee, we all grew up together. We were all pretty much with our grandmothers, which they were the sisters. But our kids, of course, I don't have any, but my sister's kids, they don't really know their cousins like we did. Mm-hmm. And and even like two of them, they live in Houston, which is like an hour away from Brenham. Even with that, we still were together growing up.
Yeah.
Their kids, and now their kids have kids. And it's like, it was fun for me to sit back and watch the babies play together. Watch them get to know each other. Watch them, hey, what's your name? Hey, let's go over here and play. And as soon as we got there, little group of them got together, put together a little dance routine just on the fly. We talking about some little, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds. They up there do. And it's like, that's what it's about. Knowing your people and knowing where you come from and all of that. I think it's very, very important. And it kind of surprised me one year. I was talking about it because it was right before COVID and we were trying to decide if we were going to do another reunion. And I had a few folks say, you know, oh, we've never done a reunion. And I'm like, to me, that's normal to have one. So to hear somebody say we don't do it, I'm like, well, when do you get with your people? Like, how
You don't.
How do
You
you
don't.
know? How you know your people? How you know your folks? You mess around and be at a wedding and everybody there talking about cousins. Like, why are we? What are you doing here?
Right.
Which side are you on? I'm on his side. Well, that's the cousin. Well, who
I
are you?
am.
Well, she's a cousin too. So what are we doing?
How many we had? 1, 2. I am 53 years old, and we've only had 3 family reunions in my lifetime on my mother's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
On my mom's mom side of the family. On my mom's dad's side of the family, I think I've only been to maybe 1 family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And I am like literally my mom's child. My mother, she was the oldest. She did everything. So I'm always the one, hey, let's do a family reunion. Hey, y'all, let's do this. Hey, y'all, let's do this. Let's do that. And it's like, am I the only one that's coming up with all this stuff? Like, do y'all not want to get with your people? But one thing that one of my little cousins said in the group was, and I had to agree with him, is I'm excited about the family reunion. I can't wait to meet some of y'all that I don't know. I can't wait to see some of y'all that I haven't seen in a while. And I just can't wait to, just sit down and chat with y'all and get to know y'all. But you still have to do the work outside of the family reunion.
You do.
So it's not like, okay, we just gonna talk at the family reunion. Like you still have to do the work outside. You still have to connect with your family. You still have to do things, with your cousins and your aunts. And I was telling my aunt, I was like, I listened to some of my friends since I've been here in Atlanta, not so much New Orleans, but since I've been here in Atlanta. And I've come across my coworkers. They be like, girl, yeah, me and my aunts, we going here. Me and my cousins, we going here. My aunties, they going on a trip. We all going to, like, why we don't do that? I got 15,000 aunties, 15,000 uncles. Like, why we don't go on trips? Like,
You
why
gotta
we don't
have that
do stuff
relationship,
together?
like you said.
But I don't want to, because it makes me feel like, and it's just me. It makes me feel like I'm the only one who cares about getting to know the family and having a relationship with my family members.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My neighbors.
Oh. So it kind of makes me feel like I'm the only one that cares. Because it was, like I said, it was not overwhelming, but it was just welcoming to see how excited they were about it. But me in my mind, like, why the hell y'all ain't never just think to do this? Because I'm talking cousins, but they ain't young cousins. They 30 and 35 and, they're adults. So why didn't y'all think about doing this? And y'all got babies, y'all got kids. So why wouldn't you think to put something together so your family can know your kids? And it's like, I don't know half of my cousins from my mom's siblings.
Your mom's siblings.
I don't know. Yeah. I know their kids, but I don't know their kids' kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And now the kids is having kids.
It's having kids.
Like, I don't even know y'all. I could see y'all in the street. Y'all could pass me up in the street. I don't know. Y'all. So, but why isn't other family members thinking about this? And again, I agree with you so much. It is so important to know your family. And it's, I hate to say it, but my mother was the glue to this family. When my mom died, after my grandmother, when my mom died, this family, like, it's almost like you drop a pallet, turn on a light and you got roaches and the roaches just scatter.
Everybody just gone. Yeah.
Everybody just went away. And it's like, just because my mom is gone, I know she was the go-to for all of y'all. Like, why not one of y'all taking up that? I'm her daughter. I could do it, but y'all her siblings. Like, why y'all not? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Gotta have that mindset. It ain't only because I mean, it really and truly with us, it was or it is maybe about 4 of us that would really step forward and be like, okay, y'all, this is what we gonna do. Like a bunch of us will sit around and have a conversation all day about doing it.
But let me ask you a question, Nisa. But it's just the fact that y'all stepped up and say this is what we're gonna do. But y'all always had it going though, right?
Yeah. We always had the big reunion going, but we were like, it's just like a cousins reunion.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of okay.
Right. Yeah. Because it's like, again, a bunch of us grew up together. My mom's between my cousins that are from my mom's siblings, and then my cousins that are from my grandmother's siblings. We all kind of grew up together. And so we were just trying to do something within the reunion. So like a reunion within a reunion type thing.
I got you.
But shoot, even with the big reunion, this one almost didn't happen because a lot of the folks was just like, well, I don't want to do it. I don't want to plan that. And like me and at least one of my other cousins, she's a little bit young, maybe a year younger than me. We were like, but we got to do it. Like, what are y'all saying? That we have to do this. What are you doing? This is us. This is our history. What are you talking about? And from there, it was like, okay, as soon as we start doing stuff and posting stuff, because we have a family page, then it's like, okay, everybody started coming in slowly. All right, what we doing? Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. But it almost didn't happen, to be honest. So like, just like you said with your mom, once she passed, a lot of stuff stopped. It's a few of us, if we leave today, would it continue? Like, would they care enough to be like, let's do the reunion?
What do you think? You think they will, or you think?
I mean, they showed up, but would they have cared enough to even put that together to have somewhere for people to show up? It's a good possibility that they would not have, because they would.
Really? But I wonder why it's so hard for Black people to come together as family. And I used to talk to my mom about this all the time. Even though they would always come to our house, like our house was the house. Every Saturday, every Sunday, my mom's house was filled with her sisters and brothers. But for me, it was like, well, why ain't they go to nobody else's house? Because sometimes, I was young, but I worked. I don't want to hear that fucking noise. I'm like, I don't feel like this today, but I couldn't tell my mama her sisters couldn't come to her damn house where she was paying bills.
Right.
So, but it's like, what do you do with the Black families that really don't care if they know their cousins, if they know their aunties? How do you bring it together and keep it to a point where it is together? Because for me, like I said, my mom's house was the house for all of her siblings. So for me, that's when family became really important to me. But then there still was the days where I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to, I don't feel like it. So, but how do we change that narrative? Like, I don't know.
You can't really change it. People gotta want to do it. It ain't no changing. Like, you put it out there and they show up, but if you don't put it out there, they're gonna be like, oh well, I'm good if it is, I'm good if it ain't.
Who's gonna take that and say, I'm gonna put it out there?
The person that cares, you.
Yeah, but what happens when I'm gone? I'm
the same thing that happened when your mama left.
But and my sons, they like, man, fuck all them. I don't give a damn about none of them. And
that's what I'm saying.
Really, y'all? Really?
That's what I'm saying. Some people, that's their mindset. It's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know them people.
They like Nunu gone. Nunu gone. I don't care about none. And they called my mom Nunu. So they like Nunu gone. I don't care about none of them. I don't give a shit about none of them. I'm like, but y'all can't think like that's your family.
Girl, everybody don't think like that. And which, and I told the story before, but that same uncle that I showed that did the interview for Juneteenth talking about our family and whatnot, his house was the house that we went to religiously every Thanksgiving. Everybody knew we went to Uncle James' house. As soon as my grandmother passed, baby, that next year, he said, "This is the last time y'all coming to my house for Thanksgiving." And we was like, huh? Are you serious?
Like, what you talking about?
As soon as his mama was no longer here, he didn't care. So that's like you said, like somebody to like, Nunu gone, we don't care nothing about none of that. He was like, my mama gone. I don't care about y'all. I don't even like y'all like that. Matter of fact, let me show you how much I don't like y'all. Don't come to my house no more for Thanksgiving. How about that?
Well, whose house is? And see, that's the thing. My mom, every Thanksgiving and every Christmas was at my mother's house. And when she died, I tried to invite some people. They ain't come. I was like, oh, well, fuck it. I ain't doing it no more. And furthermore, I don't even celebrate Thanksgiving anymore, like talking about it. But, it's just like you try. But when people don't respond, like, what do you do? And my aunties keep telling me, don't give up. Just keep doing it. They're going to come around. I'm not begging nobody to come to my house. I'm not begging nobody to come around me. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you.
And I'm big on family. Like, I love my aunts. I want to be around my aunts. Half of my uncles, that's a different story. But my aunts and my cousins and stuff, I want to be around them. But, I'm not going to beg them to be around me.
Right. Yeah.
But how do you keep the family history going in the family?
You just have to be the one to put it out there. And they're just like you are that one cousin, niece that has that in you. There is another one of you somewhere in the line that'll be like, oh, my cousin Quana did blah blah blah, let me pick it up and do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a person just has to want to do it.
I just feel like
everybody don't feel the same about their family for different reasons.
Right. But I just feel like family is not as important to people as it used to be back in the day.
Well, and with that, I will say, and I'm just going off of like my mom's baby brother. And actually the last because my grandmother had her kids in 2 sets of 5. So I've been able to hear stories from them on how things were, and how they felt about being around family. Yeah. And just like how my uncle cut everybody off when my grandmother passed, it's like there were certain things that you just did because that certain person was there. Not because you necessarily loved your people so much that you just wanted to be there. And so, and you can kind of compare this also to how you see some analogies online where people say, marriages don't last like grandma and grandpa marriages last, whatever. And it's like, yeah, well, if you look at the details of that, grandpa was a Rolling Stone. Grandma was at that age and time, she couldn't really work because back then it wasn't allowed for women for a long time to be able to work and have your own money and all of that. And who's to know what kind of arrangement grandma and grandpa had? It's like you see stuff on the surface, it looked like one thing, but it's really something else. So it's like people will hang out and do what, sometimes it's pure love. Sometimes you love to hang around with your people. Sometimes it's just like, well, so-and-so gonna be there. I got to go over there. Once so-and-so ain't there no more, I don't have to go over there.
Well, yeah. Now, see, I didn't really look at it like that, but you're making sense because I think that's really what they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because my uncle, like, even now, he'll be, I haven't. I think it's been some years since I've seen him, but it's because I went to his house in Carolina, North Carolina. He hasn't come home to Texas in quite some time because, you know, it's some stuff. I don't know his story, his full story, but it's some stuff that's done went down that he like, fuck them people. I ain't got to go. And if I'd have moved, I'm damn sure not gonna make no trek, no road trip back. And I don't even fool with them people like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, different reasons people have that they don't fool with their family like that. It's just, everybody had their reasons, child. Everybody had their reasons. It's some cousins I don't fool with.
Really? See, I don't have none of my cousins I feel that way about. I just haven't seen a lot of them in years, and I just haven't talked to a lot of them in years. But there's not one of my cousins that I can say, oh, I don't fool with them like that. I love all my cousins. I've never gotten into any arguments with any of my cousins. I've never had any issues with any of my cousins. So for me, there's none. I don't have no cousins that I feel like that about. Now, I'm not going to say they don't feel like that about me.
About you.
Because I was told by one of my aunts and one of my cousins that, you know, I'm too bougie since I moved to Atlanta. And I was like, since they was like, oh, well, you know, you're just a little more bougie since you. No, I'm just as bougetto as they get. I'm still a little ghetto. But I still got a little bougie side in me, but it don't come out too often. I think the ghetto come out more.
Yeah.
But, you know, and that's how they feel. But you, and this came from a cousin that really, you girl, you 10 years younger than me. You ain't fucking know me. What?
Well, but she probably going off of what she heard.
What she heard.
You know, just like,
but, and I still didn't have an issue with her after that. So I'm like, girl, you little girl.
Not little girl. You got a bunch of cousins and stuff. You want?
Yeah, I was listening. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Come back, Kiki. But I have hung out with her folks.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you was all frozen.
See what happened?
You was all frozen.
Y'all was black. Y'all faded to black.
Well, you was like this.
And I didn't see y'all at all.
Oh wow. But I was
okay. So you want to talk about your cousins, Kiki?
I have 1,000,001 of them.
Do.
And I'm close to all my cousins. I'm that cousin. For the most, because I love family, you know, very family oriented. And you know, like back in the day, you know, that's how we were able to know who our cousins were, because most of the time, you know, our parents didn't have babysitters. They didn't need babysitters because we all went to the same house. There were fish fries, cookouts, card games, and all the children were together in a room. All the adults were, you know, adulting, doing adult things, and you know, children stayed in a place. So we were able to hang out with our cousins. So they were really like, we called each other siblings. I mean, they were cousin sisters, brothers, cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was no, you know, my dad and them always say, you know, don't put a number on it, because you're like, that's your third cousin, that's your fourth cousin. They just your cousins.
It's your cousin.
We were raised together. We were so close till, you know, I'm thinking, you know, they call my dad, you know, that's Uncle Ronnie, but he's really the cousin. But because we were, like I said, and it was my grandmother, my great grandmother, it was 12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
My grandma, my big mama was one of 12. So
Ooh, he had a big
again, you got, like I said, you got the siblings, and you know, when they were siblings and the parents were having children at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to, so it was like I said, but we did stuff and we did it together.
Mm-hmm.
As far as family reunions, I don't even remember the last time our family did a family reunion. And
why won't you do it? Why won't you suggest it?
I mean, I've suggested, my cousin that's on my mom's side, he and I have been talking about, because like I said, it's right now it's more so about the cousins. And I know I was hearing y'all say about cousins, because the older, either they are no longer with us or they're too old to do anything. They would, I mean, if we did something and invited them, then they would probably be amongst, you know what I'm saying? Like, but them trying to plan anything, that's out of the question. So it's really up now to the younger generation, our generation, and down to do things.
Yeah.
But everybody is spread so far apart.
Yeah.
And everybody's doing their own thing. And it's almost like when people, you know, when they get out of reach, you know, everybody start lifing and doing their own thing. Some people forget who they are. Some people forget that they, you know what I'm saying, we related. Some people forget that, you know what I'm saying, we stayed in the same bed. You know, you was even pissing in the bed. I'm just saying, because some of them forget that.
They do.
You know, it's like, I don't come home no more. I don't want to be. We weren't raised that way. So where did you get that attitude from? You know what I'm saying? And my great grandparents, you know, my grandparents, they had outside families. So a lot of times it's children that, you know what I'm saying, you don't know until
the
funerals.
Until the funeral.
But yeah, like I said, you know, me, I take anybody I take home with me. I let them know, hey, look, I got a really big family. You know, we love on each other. And when I say cuz, I mean that shit. You know, it ain't just, oh, she just call them cousin because, nah, we are blood relatives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We have always been close like that. And that's why I am the way I am. I mean, I bump the rest of them. I know how I am. And my cousins know how, when we're around. They look forward to seeing me just as I, you know what I'm saying?
They do too.
I don't mind traveling. They already know. They say one thing about it, Tiny coming.
Yeah.
If she can make it, she coming. And if I tell them I can't make it, they're gonna try to make damn sure that I'm there.
You get there.
So it's just, and even with my children, I try to tell them, when we're doing things like family things and stuff like that, get with your cousins, know your people. Because again, like you said, it's so much going on. And when you got such a big family and they've broken off, you might be dipping and dabbing with your blood folks. I'm not talking about no down the line. I'm talking about like first, second, third.
Yeah, because you don't know what they look like.
So
you don't know.
Right. Misha has my daughter has run into, you know, because she's down in Mobile, and like I say, it's a lot of us down there, but she's run into a lot of our cousins, which they're her age, a little bit younger and a little bit older. And she be like, Mama, you know, such and such and such and such. You know, she do it now like quick, like clockwork. Mom, you know, such and such. I be like, yeah, that's we kin to them our cousins, you know what I'm saying? So you know, it's always, I'm telling you, anytime we go somewhere, I say, hey, this your cousin, this your cousin, this your cousin.
Yeah.
I tell them the same. I say, this my baby. I say, and I'm not here, so y'all make sure y'all looking out. Y'all make sure y'all watching out. You have to be able to do that. Yeah. But in order to do that, you have to have a relationship.
That part.
You got to have a relationship with them. Yeah. Now, like you say, you got some that for whatever reason, you think your nose, you got your nose tooted up in the air, or butthole don't point towards the ground like everybody else's, or you think you just got more going on than everybody else, and that ain't cool, because at the end of the day, I remember. At the end of the day, I was there. We were there when. You know what I said? Remember when? Yeah. It was always there. Remember when? Oh, how quick did you forget? Let's not do that, because we got younger children coming up. We got the generations.
We gotta change the narrative. We gotta change the narrative.
Yes. So, like you said, it's our generation that need to stand up and say, "Hey, y'all, let's get it's too many of us." My siblings, we were doing that.
Sometimes, Kiki, you be wanting to choke the skin out of them, because some of them, it's just like with your friends and people it's always that one. It's always that one that you want to just shut the fuck up. And just
me and my siblings were talking about that. It's a total of, we're a blended family, but it's a total of 7 of us. And out of the 7, everybody has children except for 2. My 2 stepbrothers alone, well, they're not, I don't call them step, but those 2 alone together is 13.
Ooh.
One got 6, the other one got 7, or 6 and 6, or something like that. Then you got my baby sister, she has 4. I have a complete total of 3. You know what I'm saying? Then so we have enough in the immediate family. To do things. And and just like y'all was saying earlier, like I said, I was listening, but it's like, why? How come they can do it,
but we can't?
We can't do it.
Yeah.
Why is it that don't worry, and don't even, if you got enough in your immediate, like I said, my siblings and my nieces and nephews, it's enough of us to do shit. Just us.
Yeah.
We ain't got to invite nobody extra, and should nobody get in their feelings, because this is what we do.
Right.
Everybody else that's got their own individual siblings, grandchildren, nieces and nephews, they do their shit. They don't worry about saying, "Hey, cuz, me and my sisters and my nieces getting together. You want to?" They don't worry about that, because why? Because they're doing it on their own, their individual, immediate. So we can all be able to do that, but that's the hardest thing.
Yeah, but I think, for that kind of like, I mean, in the immediate family, you definitely want to keep that going.
Yeah.
But then, it's almost like, and see, my family, they some cheeky mothers, okay? Because we can do something, like a family can do something, and they will call. If they find out, they're gonna call and say, "Well, dang, y'all ain't invite nobody. I would have came and all." But when you invite them, they don't show up.
They don't show up.
So it's like you gotta do stuff for them to get involved. Which it don't make sense, because if I invite you, you're not gonna come. But if I do it, then you're gonna call, because now you mad because I didn't invite you.
Because I knew you weren't gonna come.
Because I knew you wasn't gonna come.
But now you want to come because you see me do it.
Because you wasn't invited. You want to come because you wasn't invited.
Well, because you wasn't gonna come.
You really don't want to. You really don't want to.
Yeah. And then I have a lot of what you have. What your uncle have too, Kiki. Like a lot of my cousins, they call me auntie. And I'm like, I'm not y'all auntie. I'm y'all cousin.
Yeah.
And one of them, one of my cousins, she had to act. She said, "Ma, I thought Auntie Quana, I thought she was our auntie." She said, "It's not your auntie, that's your cousin."
Yeah.
And they'll fix it for that day, but
it go right back to it.
My grandson,
Auntie Quana.
My grandson, to this day,
auntie, I'm your cousin.
My grandson didn't know my youngest brother was my brother.
Oh,
now,
wow.
He called him Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
He called him Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
He thought that he was my sister. He didn't put it all together. He didn't put it together. It's like that these are my siblings. These are my siblings. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you think he was?
I think he thought, I'm trying to see, he thought Tony was my child. That's what he thought Tony was my child.
Oh, and not your brother.
And not my brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he thought because Tony was in the house with me. Tony, you know what I'm saying? I practically raised him.
Yeah.
So that's why he called him Uncle. Okay.
He called him Uncle Tony, but he thought he was uncle because he was my child.
Because he was your child.
Not that he was my brother.
Well,
he's actually his great uncle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't even add that. You know
that no more. Yeah, we don't.
We don't even say, "Hey, great uncle." Hey, great uncle.
No. It's always just
aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
Because it takes away from that. We know it's a step. We know we generations, but
we know
when we've been around each other so much. Till it's like my cousins, some of my cousins, I call them my nieces and my nephews because that's how I look at them. Or that's how they look at me, auntie.
But I prefer cousin because I ain't ready for the auntie role yet.
Like
I was in the store. I was in the store the other day, and this little boy was trying to flirt with me. He was like, "Hey, auntie," and I just turned around, and the only thing I could think about is what Nisa said on her Facebook, talking about we are now the aunties and the uncles, and I'm like, I am not no fucking auntie, little boy. You better go ahead. I ain't ready to be an auntie like that.
Auntie outside tonight. Auntie outside tonight.
I'm gonna have to work on. I'm gonna have to work on that fun tea this week. No man.
Oh, I need one of them. I'm the fun tea.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Whatever you do, I want one.
Okay, I'll work on them this.
Yeah.
I'll work on this weekend. Dang.
When they show you a shirt and say you need this one, and then you never get it.
So that's what we're doing.
Well, after she get hers, then you can send me mine.
I'm just saying I can do both of them at the same time. I'm just saying, but that's what we're doing though.
If you hadn't shown me the shirt, I wouldn't know about it.
Again, that's what we're doing.
She put the carrot in front of my face like they do the horses.
That's what we're doing online. That's what we're doing online.
Look at I got this for you.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, where the shirt at? Shit. Where the shirt?
Get my sister a shirt.
Trying to be, I thought I was gonna be able to wear it for my reunion.
Wow.
That's how long ago she showed me that doggone shirt.
Ooh, that's been a long time. Ooh, all right, y'all. We were talking about the cousins and family reunions and
them shirts go. It don't say something else.
Getting to know your family, how important it is to have family reunions. It's summertime, and this is normally when families want to get together. I think it's so important to have family reunions so your kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins can know their family history. Yes. I think it's even more important to do it if the grandparents are still alive, so that they could so they can know where they actually come from.
Yes.
Unfortunately, on both sides of my family, there are no more grandparents.
Mine as well.
My mom, my dad, gone on both sides. I have no more grandparents. So it's unfortunate, but some of them did get to meet them, but some of them didn't. So now it's important to keep that family information going. They need to know where they come from.
Where they come from.
So I am actually having a book made for all of the kids in the family. I'm having a book, even the smaller kids, for them to have put on the side. The mama can do whatever she want to do with it, but what it will have is like a picture of my grandmother, then a picture of my mom, and under my mom's picture, it'll be a picture of me and my sister, then a picture of my kids and my sister kids.
So like a
and
family
their kids
tree.
if they have one. Then the next one will have the other siblings, their kids and their kids and their kids with names and pictures. So they can always know what their cousins look like, what's their names. And under each person's photo with the name is going to be a phone number, email address, and home address. You want to, and birthday, you want to send a birthday card, you want to send something. So this is a way for us to make sure that we stay connected outside of the family reunion. Because you go to family reunion, you see people, you might exchange numbers with a few people, but then you'll go home and you'll be like, oh man, what was Brittany's daughter name? And and then but now you can go to the book. Here's her daughter, here's the picture. So the picture of the girl you're looking for is right here.
Yeah.
So that's
with her
almost
name,
like a yearbook.
her address, and her phone number.
Like a directory.
Like a yearbook.
Yeah, almost like a yearbook, but more like a directory.
Directory.
But my grandmother's picture is going to be at the very top, and it's going to be like brackets that come down, but it's going to be like one family on each page, if that makes sense. So I'm going to have a picture of my grandmother, then my mom, another picture of my grandmother with the next sibling and the next sibling. So my grandmother is going to be at the top of each one of those pages. And that particular sibling is going to be underneath, and then it's going to branch with their kids' kids, and their kids' kids, or whatever, however far it goes.
So you're going to do this just online?
Oh no, I'm actually having a book made.
You're going to have it printed?
Yes.
Because how you going to do it when you have to update it?
When I have to, I ain't going to be doing it. They're going to do it. I'm done. But, now that you say that, that is something to think about, because I didn't think about the updating when somebody else has a child. So maybe it might be, I'm going to have to find somebody to do that digitally.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't get it out. Yeah, and I'm glad you said that. Thank you for that. I didn't think about that. Digitally, because so that if somebody has a baby, they're gonna have to add that to the digital book. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that, because I didn't even think about that. Ben, you didn't even think about that. You normally be on top of it. But okay. So we're gonna have to do it digitally. Yeah. And then what? So I guess everybody just get a link or something.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Everybody get a link and go in and upload it, update it.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's a thought. Okay. That'll save me on paper too. Printing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sure
and
will.
Then also, that we're gonna have their business. That's good too, because it's a lot that's gonna be digital, because certain family members have their own businesses and all that. So all of that's gonna be under their name. So if they need a service, go to your family member first.
Yeah.
Go to your family member first, and support your family.
Right.
Yeah. That's what we're doing, y'all. So y'all got to get with these family reunions. It's summertime. Know your family. Make sure that your kids know the family history, because the thing is, unfortunately, in Black families, we have so many secrets. We have so many secrets in the Black family. And there is always one person. There's always one person who knows everything.
Everything.
One person. And I have that aunt, that one person. She has all the family pictures. She knows. It was my mom and her, but now that my mom's gone, and my auntie is 73, 2. One of them, she either making 73 this year or 74. And I always tell her, I gotta sit with you. I want to come and just sit with you and talk with you.
You need to record her.
Yep, I am. Before you lose your mind. I have questions. I have things that I need to know.
Even if she gets a little dementia, because she'll still remember that.
I just don't think she'll ever have dementia. She is one of those aunties that she's 72 and she moves around and gets around better than me. She was a health and phys ed teacher for years. She's very healthy. She's a health fanatic. She can probably walk 5 miles without being out of breath, and I can't walk one. She's that auntie. So I think a lot of us will be gone before she be gone. And she's that church every day, all day Sunday. Yeah, she's that auntie. So yeah. So if you have any family member and anybody that's listening, that's tuning in tonight, if you have that one family member that's still around, whether it's your cousin, your auntie, your grandma, your uncle, your brother, your nephew, that could be old. Like I have aunts that are younger than me. I have 2 aunts that are younger than me. But if you got somebody in your family, I don't care who they are to you, if they're over the age of 70, 75, I promise you, if you ever in their company and they still here mentally, sit down and talk to them.
Yes.
And it's not just even about your family, it's about the world. You would be surprised at the things that they remember and the things that they tell you. You would just be surprised at the information and the things that they've been through before you probably even came to the world.
Yeah.
You would literally be surprised, and just history. They can teach you some history that schools didn't teach you.
Oh, definitely.
If you just sit and talk with them, and you could just be like, how you doing? Talk, just start up a conversation, and then they'll look around the room and be like, back in my day.
And they really want that. The young people, they don't have time for our elders anymore. They don't have time to take. They want to give that information to someone.
Yeah.
They do.
They're holding on a lot. They want to, have that conversation with one of their younger children or younger grandchildren or great grands. They want to give that to you, but they don't, nobody is taking the time to sit with our elders. Nobody's taking the time to, to love on them. And well, that's my grandma, that's my great grandma. No, they're using them. They're using them to babysit. They're using them to take them to the doctor. They're using them to sit around. They're not trying to have a real true conversation with them and talk to them.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying if you listen, and even if you're a parent, when you go to your mom's house and your mom is 75, 80 years old, but then her mom's still living and she's 90 something, make your child be like, hey, look, why don't you sit down and talk to your grandmother? I bet you she'll tell you some things that'll blow your mind. Sit down and talk to your grandfather. I bet you they'll tell you some things that will blow your mind. Ask them some questions, just talk to them. Because like you said, 99.9% of the time, they looking for somebody to unload this information on because they're going to feel like they're educating their young people.
Yeah. Yep. But
these millennials and these I don't know what we X's or Z's. I don't know what we is.
We X's, child.
We X's. So the Gen Z's and the millennials, they don't give a damn about none of that.
No, they just ready to go.
They ready to go. They ready to go. But I just feel like family is important, and we should start continuously building our family tree with knowledge. We need these family reunions. We need these cousins reunions. We need the auntie reunions. We need the grandparents. We need all of that. We need all of that. So, if you ever thought about planning a family reunion, get to it.
Yeah.
Do it now. About planning a cousins reunion, get to it.
Do it now. Because the way the world is about to go with this next presidential election.
And just a little mental note before we get out of here. Y'all, please start wearing your mask again. If you feel like you are going to be in a large crowd, please wear your mask. When I started my nursing assignment 4 weeks ago, there was 0 people in Piedmont Snellville Hospital with COVID.
How many in there now?
About 70.
70?
Mm-hmm.
You know, your boy got COVID.
Who?
Biden.
Who?
Your president.
Biden, the president.
Well, they never said he had COVID.
Yeah,
they said he had COVID-like symptoms. Did they finally say he had COVID?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I know at first they said he had COVID-like symptoms, and then I didn't.
They said he got it.
Yeah, they came back and said he got it.
He can't afford to have COVID.
He can't.
V said they lying. You think they lying, V?
I think
So
somebody.
you don't think he have
I think
COVID?
somebody then gave it to him through a syringe.
Well, why you think that?
Come on now. Come on now. The same way they didn't stage.
So somebody seems to think.
Assassination.
Somebody seems to think they're trying to get him to buy out so Kamala can have the nomination. But I feel like they want him to win so then she can take over once he's there. Oh, they're not gonna do it that way. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Well, I hope he gets better. That's all I can say.
I think they gave it to him.
You think they gave? So you actually think they put COVID in a thing and give it to the president?
I don't put it past them. We talking about the government. We talking about our government. We talking about our government. I don't put nothing past them. I don't put nothing past them.
Well, and this is another reason why their COVID numbers are rising. They're starting to do things to put us in the mode of distraction again.
Yep.
It's election time, and if anybody, I'm not a politic person, but I know what I need to know.
Yeah.
And if anybody ever pay attention, there's always some bullshit around election time. We ain't had no gas. Was it with the gas last time around the election?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always something to distract us. It's always a distraction. You sure did. It's always a distraction. So COVID is going to be the distraction. COVID and a few other things, but he said a bird flu.
Your boy swear somebody tried to shoot at him. Okay.
They ain't did it all this time.
Yeah, that was not. That thing was so staged. It was.
You think it was staged?
Yes.
They say that it, and they got a video. They got a video of this lady.
Yes.
They got a video of this lady out in the audience.
She's behind it.
A Biden sign.
Yes.
And she ducks down as soon as the shots go off. She had a smirk on her face.
And she come back up with a phone to record.
She ducks down right at the moment when the noise go off, and she comes back up recording.
And she got this phone doing this right here.
Oh wow. Well, I didn't even know they tried to kill the fool until V told me. I don't really do the politics. Like I say, I listen to what I need to know. Other than that, I get it from V. V be on it. She be watching.
That mess was so staged. That was so fake. It's ridiculous. And they try to say it's a little polar dude that they blaming it on. I feel sorry for him.
Oh.
They blame it on some little white boy. He looked like I don't know, child. Anyway.
V, you think the attempted assassination was staged?
It's another another way to distract you, and to try to get him out the hot seat.
Try to get him votes too.
Get him out the hot seat.
Trying to get him votes. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have. If they'd really wanted that bag of Cheetos, they'd have got his ass long time ago.
Girl, a long time ago. With a long range sniper.
Which one is that? Let me see.
Or just put some poison in his suntan oil.
Yeah, something like that, right?
I mean, there's so many ways to get rid of him. So many ways.
Again, if they the one to get that bag of Cheetos, they would have
done that long time ago, man.
Yeah. Well,
ain't nobody checking for him like that.
No.
And they
it's not that important.
They act like they ain't hear what the hell I was saying. I told them that. Me and some other people.
Oh, V said the guy said he told the Secret Service that somebody was on the building and they act like they didn't hear him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, anyway.
Enough of that.
Yeah. Anyway.
That is not the way we're going to end our session tonight. No.
And in conclusion,
right?
Get with your cousins, get with your family, and have a family reunion.
Family is very, very important.
Family is important.
Very important.
Yeah. Very important.
Know
your folk. Know your lineage. Know your heritage. Know your people.
Yes. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but I would like to talk about Tyler Perry's movie Divorce in the Black. Have y'all seen it yet?
Yeah.
Yes, I actually did a live about it.
Oh, you did? Well, we're gonna talk about that next week. Why?
Just say why.
You need to watch the movie, and then
I watched it.
Oh, you saw it?
I did.
You don't think that that's a discussion?
Damn.
Tune in next time on the Ladies' Den.
No.
Again, it will not be our complete topic, but I would like to touch on it just a tad bit.
Auntie outside. Auntie outside tonight.
And she gon' pour her wine while she watch MT. Auntie know her place, so she ain't gon' start no shit. And auntie like it slow, you can't beat up a shit. Auntie outside tonight. Yeah. Auntie outside tonight. Oh, auntie outside tonight.
Close your mouth, auntie.
Auntie outside tonight. Trying to do a shit and drop off them kids.
You ain't know about that before?
I ain't never heard that, girl.
Girl, oh my God. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Auntie
ma'am.
outside.
I ain't ready, y'all.
I'm ready. I've been ready.
I ain't ready to be an auntie. I'm not old.
Oldest nephew is about to graduate high school. I ain't ready for that.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them ladies too. I don't want to get old. I don't want to. I'm not ready. I don't want to.
As long as you keep moving around, old is what's the subjective? You just getting wiser. You having birthdays, but you ain't got to sit down and crumble up and
yeah, but I don't want to be no damn auntie. Auntie is like an old,
No,
not anymore. It's not.
No,
I'm the new aunties.
Baby,
we are the new aunties.
I'm an auntie all day.
All day.
I am AKK. Don't play.
I'm Auntie Tiny.
Don't play with me.
Don't play. Auntie outside tonight.
Oh, Auntie outside tonight. Listen, ladies, then folks, we out of here because they aunties. I ain't no auntie yet. I got a few more years.
Oh, whatever.
Lady K, are you ready?
Hey, KK!
Kiki, are you ready?
Auntie Kiki!
Bayou Diva, let them know that you're ready.
It's Thursday night, they at it again. You got it locked into the ladies then. It's Lady K, Kiki too, plus the Bayou Diva. You know how they do. From breaking news to favorite foods. She was popping in the city, hot topics too. Advice for your issues if you need to grab a tissue. Just wait till a break, they may say something that'll fit you. Amazing guests live on set. You can laugh to your heart's content. They appreciate the love cause it's truly a blessing. My name's Saga Boss and I approve this message.
Ain't no room for hating. Enjoy the entertainment. You are locked in to the ladies' den. So there's no confusion. They love what they're doing. You are locked in to the ladies' den.
The Ladies Den, Thursday nights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell them Saga sent you.